Golf's greatest individual seasons. The game of golf has always been a show of talent and capabilities, and this has been the case for a long time. Sometimes the hunger for glory goes so further that the athletes end up giving some of the greatest performances ever seen, and they also maintain that record throughout the year. And that is what we are here for. Welcome to the channel. Today we will look at the top 10 greatest individual seasons in golf. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Lee Trevino. Lee Trevino was one of the most respected stars of his day. After all, he was one of those special ones who managed to defeat Jack Nicklaus destructively. And his greatest seasons is something people still talk about. He had 6 wins and was unbeatable for a span of 20 days, and won 2 majors that year. Number 9. Tom Watson, 1977. Tom Watson arguably had the best year of his golfing career in 1977 when he won 2 majors with 5 wins to his name. And who can forget his duel with Nicklaus? After all, they have been fierce enemies on the pitch from the beginning. Watson had a stroke average of 70.32. Tough to beat that. Number 8. Gary Player. Gary Player was one of those old-timers we can't get enough of. The Player definitely was in his feels in 1974, when he won 10 times and managed to get 2 majors in 1 year. Some of those countries where he won tournaments include Brazil, Spain, Australia, and America. He truly made his mark that year with a stroke average of 70.92, an icon to the sport. Number 7. Arnold Palmer, 1960. We all know Arnold Palmer from his business endeavors and golfing highlights. It is important to shed light on one of his greatest achievements. The year was 1960, and Palmer conquered the golfing world with ease. Palmer managed to bag 8 wins and 2 majors to his name. While there was no accurate record of the stroke average, he still makes onto this list. Number 6. Jack Nicklaus, 1972. Now we have some real hitters on this list. Jack Nicklaus is arguably the greatest golfer of all time, with a handful of accolades. He outnumbers any other golf players in the sport history in terms of major wins, and he had one particular season where he shined brightly the most. Nicklaus won 7 times and took 2 majors home with him that year. Number 5. Jordan Spieth, 2015. Jordan Spieth has had a season that many golf players wish for, and he made it look like a child's game. Spieth has the second best individual season of the 21st century, coming close to someone we will discuss later in this video. Spieth won 5 times that year and also won 2 majors. He managed to be the only player after Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods to have a top 4 finish in every tournament he is in. Spieth also had a stroke average of 68.91. Number 4. Brian Nelson, 1945. Brian Nelson is one of the older game pioneer who made us wonder if he was real. After all, he has the most unbeatable record in golf history, 11 wins in a row. While many came close to that, they never broke the record. And in 1945, he had 18 wins, winning only 1 major, but it makes a lot of sense when we realize he competed in PGA only. Number 3. Ben Hogan, 1953. Ben Hogan was one of the best comeback stories in golf. After being injured in a car crash a couple of years ago, he managed to stay afloat as he went on to win 3 majors that year with only 5 wins. While he could have won the 4th, he could not compete because of a scheduling conflict. Number 2. Bobby Jones, 1930. Back in 1930, Bobby Jones was one of the most respected golfers of his time. No TV, no live broadcasts. Everybody who watched him play knew he was something special. And in 1930, he managed to win 4 majors with 5 wins only. Number 1. Tiger Woods, 2000. Tiger Woods has the record for having the best individual seasons in golf century's old history, beating everyone. He managed to get 4 majors with 9 wins and had a stroke average of 67.7. While he may not be the best player he once used to be, it is hard to not like his golf